Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. In today's tutorial, I'll be sharing with us how to draft a basic sleeve pattern that fits your armhole perfectly. If that sounds like something you are interested in learning, you definitely want to keep on watching. And if you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button below. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and also turn on post notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Let's get to it. To draft a basic sleeve pattern, these are the measurements you will need. You need the measurements around your armhole, you need the cap height, you need the bicep measurement, the length of your sleeve, you need the round elbow measurement, and also the round wrist measurement. In the course of the tutorial, I'll be showing us how to calculate your cap height. So the first thing you will do is to measure around your armhole. You bring out your body's pattern and then you measure around what you have on the armhole. So I'm just going to do that now and then record whatever I have after taking that round measurement. So for me, after taking my round armhole measurement, I have 10.5 inches. So I'm just going to write that down so that I do not forget. Yours will be different, definitely. Just go ahead and use your measurement. Next, I will get a fresh pattern paper to draft out my basic sleeve. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get my cap height. And how do you get your cap height? Your cap height is simply gotten by dividing your bust circumference by 12 and then you add 1.5 inches to whatever result that you get. So for me, I'm working with a bust circumference of 35 inches and that's divided by 12 plus 1.5 gives me 4.4 inches and I'm just going to approximate that to 4.5. So the next thing you do is to place your tape on the top of your paper and come down by the result you get for your cap height. So after getting that, you go ahead and rule a straight line. Next thing to do is to refer back to the armhole you earlier measured on your bodies. For me, it was 10.5 inches. I'm going to place my tape at that angle and then slant it to touch the cap height. So basically, what should be touching the cap height is your round armhole measurement, which for me was 10.5 inches. So I marked that there. And then the next thing you will do is to take your ruler and connect from that point back to the tip of the starting line, just like you see me doing right now. Next thing you will do is to divide that line that you just draw into 3 equal parts. So whatever you have on that straight line, divide that into 3. So for me, I had 10.5 inches and I'm going to divide that 10.5 inches into 3 equal parts and then place them on the line, just like you're seeing on the screen. Next, from that folded part you see me pointing to, come in by 0.8 inches and then you mark it on that line. After that, move to the second point. Then on that point, you go up by 0.8 inches as well. Next, you are going to place your ruler like so and then you connect from the first 0.8 inches we came in from the folded edge, making sure it touches the other 0.8 inches we marked at the middle, and then you draw a curve to connect to the middle. I actually hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. Just look at what I'm doing basically and you're going to get it. Now, can you see the curve? This is what you should get after connecting those points together. And from the remaining space that is left, you're going to divide what you have in between that into 2 equal parts and get the midpoint. So on the midpoint, after dividing that, you come down by 0.25 inches and you make a mark there. Next, you are going to go in with your ruler again. Please notice how I'm placing the ruler this time around. And then you're going to connect from the last point to touch that 0.25 inches we came down with and back to the midpoint where our initial curve was touching. So this is what you should get. After doing that, go ahead to measure around the new curve to be sure you have exactly the same measurement you have on your armhole for the bodice. So I'm taking the measurement now, and as you can see, I have exactly 10.5 inches, which was my initial armhole measurements I measured on my bodice. So I'm good to go. So if yours is more than your armhole measurement, just go ahead and measure out your exact armhole measurement and make a mark there, so you know other measurements are going to be connected back to your measurement. Now I hope you get that. So the next thing to do is to take the other vertical measurement. So from the top of your pattern paper, you go down to 12 or 13 inches for your elbow line, and also go down to your sleeve length. If you want a short sleeve, from the top of the paper you come down to your desired sleeve length, and if it is a long sleeve you want, you also come down from the top of your paper to your sleeve length. Next, you are going to join all those points together with a straight line, just like you're seeing on the screen, and then you label your pattern. So next is to take the measurement around your elbow, and then you divide that into 2 and add your stitching allowance to it, then place it on the elbow line like so. Repeat the same thing you did on the elbow to the wrist line. So if you are going for a long sleeve, you want to take the measurement around your wrist and then divide that by 2 and place it on the M line, just like you're seeing on the screen. Next, you are going to connect all the points together with a straight ruler, and then when you want to connect from the elbow to the top of the armhole itself, go in with a curved ruler and then you connect it to that point. I'm sorry, I didn't know my camera went out of angle. Please forgive me. After doing that, go ahead and add your hemming allowance at the sleeve length. So whatever hemming allowance you want to use, go ahead and add that, and then you connect it just like you're seeing on the screen. And to connect this part, do not connect it in a straight form, slantly connect it. This is so in order to avoid shortage by the time you fold the hem of your sleeve. Then go ahead and cut out your pattern with your scissors, and you are basically done with the drafting of this basic sleeve. So easy to draft, totally beginners friendly with less calculation. If you're somebody like me that is always looking for the fastest way to get things done, I will advise you adopt this method, because why not? It's totally simple and stress-free. Trust me, and you are going to get your exact armhole, like it's going to fit your armhole perfectly. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you are going to be trying this method, let me know down in the comment section. And if you have a tutorial request you'd like me to make, also drop that in the comment section. In case you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please click on the subscribe button below and turn on post notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.